Someone said it's Sunmer-ween. So let's talk about some haunted places here in Las Vegas. Full disclosure, I will not be talking about the Wingert Mansion, which is where the Zach Bagans Museum is, because it was never haunted prior to when Zach took over. But if you want me to talk about the history of the Wingert Mansion, just leave me a message and I'll tell you about the true story about the Wingert family. But let's talk about ones that we know are haunted here. So let's start with the Westgate. We'll start with the Westgate because right now the Westgate is doing a show honoring Elvis Presley. The Westgate was originally built as the International, where Elvis played from 1969 to 1976. And it is believed that Elvis never left the building. It is believed that he still roams the halls of his own old haunt at the Westgate. Another one of my favorite is the Bugsy Siegel Memorial at the Flamingo. It is in the garden, and it is a stone fixture with a plaque talking about Bugsy, and people have reported seeing Bugsy Siegel, the man who started Las Vegas, wandering around the Rose Garden. Another one is Red Fox. Red Fox was a comedian who was probably best known as Sanford from Sanford and Son, the TV show, and he owned a house here on Eastern Avenue. It is now a real estate agency, but when you drive past it, next to the sign in the corner is a little red fox to tell you that that was Red Fox's house. It is also believed that Red never left his house. He's still there wandering the halls, and you can occasionally see a photo of somebody looking at the house from the sidewalk, and you see a man kind of walking around inside. That is believed to be Red Fox. Another thing that seems to be haunted, or a building that seems to be haunted in Las Vegas, while not originally a haunted site in Las Vegas, it is believed to be haunted now. That is the Mob Museum, which is located in our old courthouse and post office. And that is simply because of the sheer number of artifacts housed within the museum that come from such a tumultuous and dangerous period of time in Las Vegas and United States history. At one point in time, they had the barber chair that Albert Anastasio was killed in. Now they have a chair that is from the gas chamber at the Nevada State Penitentiary. Artifacts of this nature are believed to be holding the essence of those who sat in them, died in them, lived in them, worked in them, and those are who are haunting the museum now. So I'm going to talk about the Liberace Museum. It does not exist in the original iteration that it was. All of the artifacts from the Liberace Museum have, of course, been acquired by the Liberace Foundation, and they are now in holding for a new museum. They are trying to renovate and redo an old home that belonged to Liberace in the hopes of opening that as a full-time museum, and that's over on Palomino Lane. But the original museum was a very haunted site, and as was Tivoli Gardens, or Carlucci's Tivoli Gardens, which was on the far end of the shopping center. You would see Liberace at his pianos, you would see Liberace at the piano and Tivoli's. I was doing a gig there one night, and everybody else was kind of gone and getting ready to go, and I was picking up my bag, and I looked over toward a wall of mirrors, and I swear there was a person there. I don't know if it was Liberace or it was someone else, but lights would turn on, lights would turn off, things would move. The Liberace Museum was considered a very haunted Las Vegas site. The last one that I'm going to talk about is Fox Ridge Park in Henderson. Now, Fox Ridge Park is just a plain old park that the neighborhood really loves and enjoys, but at night is a really good place to go ghost hunting because it is believed that there is a portal there, and people have seen a young boy swinging on the swings in the middle of the night who will either disappear, run off and disappear, or turn into a demon. It is also a very popular place to turn on your EMF detectors to see what you can find. So there's a few haunted sites in Las Vegas that you might enjoy for your Sunmer-ween festivities. If you would like to hear more, or if you want me to explain about the Wingert Mansion where the haunted museum is and what the true history of that mansion is, let me know and I'll tell you. Hope you enjoy these. Have a good day.